Essex Coronavirus Action was set up at the beginning of the pandemic in March 2020 to act as a Facebook page and group with three main goals in mind: to inform people about the latest coronavirus developments and debunk misinformation to prevent people from catching the virus by giving them the best possible advice about infection control, and to assist people if they needed practical or emotional support. From the very beginning, the Facebook channel reached up to 5 million people per month and was set up in collaboration with Essex County Council, the Public Health Team, our key partners and local Facebook admins. If you haven't heard of us, maybe you noticed Tiger King's Carol Baskin asking everyone in Essex to wear a face mask. Comedy legend John Cleese telling Basildon to take extra care when local COVID infections were threatening to spiral out of control. The late actor John Challis explaining the 1 metre plus rule in character as Boise. Or a seagull with an asbo called Barry warning everyone not to visit the coast during lockdown if they weren't super local. Those were all brought to you by Essex Coronavirus Action. Fast forward to the summer of 2021 and the whole project was rebranded as Essex is United as we edge closer to 60,000 followers, and officially we are now living with the virus. We have been left with a ready-made comms channel to promote public health content, community initiatives, general good news and kindness material. And anything and everything Essex related. We are working with a number of key partners to ensure that their important messaging also gets exposure on social media. So what can we do for you? We're not here to replace existing comms channels. We're here to amplify them. To cut a long story short, if your organisation has got something to shout about, we're here to shout about it. Think of us as an Essex megaphone for our partners in the county. There are three main ways that we can do this. If your content is already on Facebook, simply let us have the URL link for the post and we can share it. This is handy if you're looking to build your own Facebook following, and certain items can also be put into our Twitter and Instagram channels. If your content is image-based or text-based, we can create an eye-catching square graphic with a call to action or a headline. And then the post can direct visitors to your content that is hosted elsewhere. Facebook is not the place to post massive amounts of content. It's a place to drive followers towards your existing online presence. If your content is video-based, we can upload it to our Facebook page and then add some extra information to the caption, including links to elsewhere. One of the ways that we have grown Essex United is to use a tone of voice that stands out on the platform. Sometimes there is humour, sometimes there's brutal honesty, sometimes there is mild profanity. We just try to use the freedom that we have to catch visitors' eyes however we can, but there's nothing grossly offensive or inappropriate. We do this because we understand that our key partners may not be able to get away with the sort of tone on their own channels. So from your perspective, it's very much hands off. You just tell us what needs to be said, and off we go. We don't have a cast of thousands. If you have something that you would like us to shout about for you, we usually don't need to have a meeting or a lunch or a 2-week consultation process. We just need an email. Essentially, our internal approval process involves 2 people and the Facebook Messenger chat. And this means we can turn around content faster than Bonnie Tyler, which is nice. Naturally, we're more than happy to set up a meeting if you want to discuss anything in depth, but we just know how mad your diary is already, and if we can sort it out in an email, all the better. Ready to go? Great. There's just one little thing we need to mention first. Facebook is an unpredictable beast sometimes. Everything comes down to algorithms, and with all the will in the world, we can't just click our fingers and make our partner's stuff go viral. Once we publish a piece of content, it's very much in the lap of the Facebook gods, and to be honest, we never completely figure out why some stuff flies and some stuff just turkeys. That being said, we always do our best to get your messaging in front of as many pairs of eyes as possible. If you're cool with that, please contact k.o'callaghan@nhs.net with brief details of what you would like us to help with. We look forward to hearing from you soon and adding your organisation or group to our ever-growing list of partners.